I'm Kyle with Central Kitsap Fire and Rescue, and today we're going to go over how to shoot a video. We'll start with camera operation and the tripod setup. We'll also go over how to frame and compose a shot and the procedures for filming that shot. We'll also go over the specific audio equipment that we'll be using and how to operate each piece of audio equipment. So let's get started with the type of camera we'll be using. The camera we're using is a Sony Handycam. It's a super easy to use point and shoot style camera with a touchscreen digital display. I'll set it up for auto everything so you won't need to worry about the settings. We have a nice sturdy tripod that's easy to set up, and the base piece is already attached to the camera. All the adjustments are twist to loosen or tighten. Make sure you use the leveling bubble on the top of the tripod head to keep your shot level. That's it for the video equipment. Now we'll go over the audio equipment. We have three methods to record audio. The first is the built-in mic in the camera. Next we have a lapel mic. This is plugged into the small Sony voice recorder. And last we have the Zoom H1 audio recorder. The microphone that's in the camera is pretty terrible, so we'll rely mostly on the Sony recorder and the H1. Now we'll get into how to use the lapel mic and the voice recorder. First, clip the mic onto the shirt collar, lapel, or the easiest spot, where I'm attaching it now. Make sure that once it's secured that the mic part is not rubbing up against any part of the clothing. If it does, it makes an annoying swish sound in the recording every time the person moves. Now tuck the cord into and through your shirt so it can't be seen. And then we take the 1/8 inch adapter and plug it into the red microphone spot on the recorder. Now we'll get it ready to record. First slide the power button and make sure the display turns on. Then just hit the record button. There's plenty of memory in the recorder, so just push record and leave it going until you're done with the shoot altogether. I will sort it out once you send it back to me. Next, slide the hold button. This is an important step because it will disable all the buttons so you don't accidentally stop the recording. Once the hold button is depressed, just slip the recorder into your pocket until you're done. The H1 operates a lot like the Sony recorder does. It will have all the settings adjusted already too. So to power it up, slide the power button on the side and check to see that it's responding by looking at the levels on the display. Check. Then hit the record button. Once you're sure it's recording, just slide the hold button into place so that if you accidentally hit a button, it won't stop the recording. And like the lapel mic, the H1 is very sensitive to sound of movement from anything near the mic, so you'll need to either use the screw-in handle to hold it or the small tripod to set it up. Never just hold the H1 itself while recording. Here are a few basic rules of thumb to use when setting up a shot. When filming your subject, you should use a close-up shot, a medium shot, or a wide shot. As far as framing the subject goes, keep them somewhat centered in the top and the bottom, and don't leave too much what they call headroom at the top. Also leave plenty of room in the frame in whatever direction your subject is looking. Lighting can be tricky. If you're outside, try and shoot with the sun at your back. This will keep your subject bright and ensure that your shot is not backlit, creating a silhouette. If you're indoors, try and turn on as many lights as you can. When you're ready to record a shot, make sure all your audio equipment is rolling first. Then make sure your environment is quiet. Are there people talking? Are there any apparatus on in the background that don't need to be? Is there traffic rolling by? Things like that. And once everything is quiet, you'll be ready to start recording. You want to hit record about 3 seconds before the action starts. This way you won't miss anything and I will have room to work while editing. Also, let it roll for about 3 seconds after the action is done for the same reasons. So that's it on the basics of how to set up and shoot a video. It's pretty likely that you're going to need to do multiple takes of each shot, so try not to get discouraged. Feel free to review any part of this video to help you out, and hopefully you can go have some fun with it.